Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures, and today, look what we're having a look at. Just as I released my Planet Zoo mod showcase part 7, and it's got 3 Southeast Asian animals, we just get a pack with 2 of those animals already in the game, so those mods are basically obsolete now. And yeah, I'm really excited. Look, this is Planet Zoo Southeast Asia Animal Pack, and this is a really big departure, as we'll get into, from the other packs. So I'm really interested to give this a looky-loo. So first we'll have a look at the announcement trailer and talk about what we see in here. So let's go. Look what we got there. We already got 3 animals. We saw the back of a monkey, some sort of bear. I'll get into those when we see them better. And some sort of cat. Another tapir. We got another piggy. Look at that. It's called the Babirusa. Introducing 8 amazing animals. Now that is interesting. Keep watching. Definitely doing that. God, they all look wonderful, don't they? I like how they look. A wonderful species. So we got the Southeast Asian pack. So we're going to read the forum and then we're going to have a look at the Steam page. So yeah, so we got arriving 30th March. Heyo zookeepers! So far on our journey of Planet Zoo, we've had the chance to explore grand regions across the globe. We've had some incredible adventures together using different continents and experiencing new landscapes. All while getting to meet a wide range of wildlife. We've been scouting out our new destination, looking for more glorious animals to meet and learn about this time. And it's time that we've announced where we are off to next. Before we get into this, we have something else to share you. Thanks to your feedback, we've been exploring ways to bring even more animals to life in your zoos, so we can be delighted to share this will be our very first Animal Pack DLC, so it's very different. This pack differs from existing animal packs that focus mainly on giving you many more creatures to care for, as well as a time scenario for you to get to know them better as well. So, this is different from the other packs, because the other packs, like the Australian and South American packs, those were centered around kind of you giving you a theme as well. You get 5 animals and a theme, plus a new map. So this is what I assume going over here. We get 8 animals, but we're not going to get any of that theme, which I think for Southeast Asia, that's pretty well covered in the base game as it is, in terms of themes. We might get some things here and there, but I think the Southeast Asian pack, at least theme, is kind of well represented already in game, so that's good. So I think that's going to be really cool to see more animals in this one, and it looks like these animals are a lot more clones. I'll get into this. Well, not clones, I wouldn't say clones, but not too drastically different from other animals already in games, in the same vein as like the kangaroo was, because that was a whole new rig, and same with the aquatic pack. Pretty much the seal and the penguin were completely new, and this is more of a little bit more animals, but they're more samey, like in comparison. I'll get into that soon. So with this in mind, we're thrilled to announce the Planet Zoo Southeast Asian Animal Pack, which will arrive with the free update 1.5 that we covered before, with the custom billboards and such, on the 30th of March 2021. So, the Planet Zoo Southeast Asian Pack will introduce you now. We'll make this a little bigger. Keep forgetting to make it a little bigger for you guys, so you can just read through here again. The Planet Zoo Southeast Asia Pack will introduce you to 8 spectacular community favorites, including 1 exhibit and 7 habitat animals that will make a stunning additions to your zoos. We can't wait for you to meet the majestic clouded leopard, unique sun bear, mischievous Proboscis Monkey, fascinating Binturong, marvelous Malayan Tapir, adventurous Ussuri Dhole, wonderful North Sulawesi Babirusa, and the intriguing giant Malaysian Leaf Insect. So those are a very good selection, especially for Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is a very biodiverse region. There are lots of species. It's like almost like the Amazon. There's just so many different interesting species, particularly with large mammals, because it wasn't quite as hardly impacted by climate change and humans during the Pleistocene mass extinction, or the Holocene mass extinction, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they would tend to do a little bit better around Southeast Asia, so they're kind of doing okay. But now a lot of them are endangered because of deforestation and such. But yeah, that's a really good selection. There's a few animals that I probably would say I would kind of like in there, but like gibbons. I know everyone wants gibbons, but knowing how gibbons are, they might be very hard to pull off technically. But for a pack, there's like if I compare this to the Southeast Asian, or not, this is the Southeast Asian, with the Australian pack or the South American pack. If I compare it, there was usually three animals that were really good selections. Like there was the llama. No, the llama wasn't a good selection. I would say there was the jaguar, there was the capuchin monkey, and the anteater for the South American, and there was the cassowary, the koala, and the kangaroo for the red kangaroo for Australia pack. And there was one really bad pack, and I didn't like the llama. I feel like the llama was, because it's a domestic animal, that took the place of, it mainly just took the place of an animal that could have been way more interesting. Like, honestly, they could have put like a capybara in, and it was like, it could have been a capybara, which would go well with kind of different as well. But it kind of worked out because we got two South American animals in the aquatic pack with the giant otter and the Cuvier's dot cayman. But I feel like those two places could be a bit more extended now that we've got this 8 animal pack. And we've got the themes to go with it, but that's just my personal opinion. We'll go have a look through here. As you've come to expect, each of these animals come with their own requirements for them to live a long, healthy, and happy life. So you need to be prepared to take care of these new challenges. The Zoopedia will have everything you need to know to ensure your animals are looked after correctly. We cannot wait to see all the creative habitats you build for your new arrivals, all while suiting your desired aesthetic. So, what's really cool, yeah, I think this is a really interesting pack. It really is. I'm really excited to see how this animal pack concept kind of expands in the future, because since we're getting 3 new animals put in these animal packs, if we're going to get like one that encompasses, let's say they go for a different theme, and instead of going for locations, they'll go for like a biome or a taxonomic group. Like, let's say they had a big cats animal pack, or no, I got a better one, hoofstock animal pack, and they include a bunch of deer and goats and stuff. You could have like chamos, red fallow deer, different kinds of Pierre David's deer. That would fit perfect with the conservation theme. You have like a hoofstock theme, or maybe even a biome like grasslands, and you can mix, kind of like with the aquatic pack, you can mix animals from across the world and kind of just create a hodgepodge. Like, what you could do, I think, would be really cool. Let's say, like, grasslands pack. Because I feel like, or even wetlands. Wetlands would work well. Like, because there's a lot of animals like capybaras from South America, and maybe animals like wombats that live in, like, grassland habitats. And also Maine wolves, things like that. Animals that were missed out from those 2 areas that could find their way into these animal packs if they're themed a little bit more differently, rather than biome. And I know from the leaks there was a desert pack. So that could kind of be a good way to introduce some Australian animals back, because, yeah, it's kind of desert. It works. You could stretch, because Australia is very dry. It works. So, yeah, I'm really excited for the future of Planet Zoo now that they're trying to experiment with more animals. Not that I didn't love the themes. I love building with the themes. I can't wait to get, like, all the animals in the game and then just put, like, a big, massive zoo and destroy my computer. But I did really like that they cared about the people that wanted to build enclosures as well. And yeah, gave us some really interesting themes to fit areas that weren't quite well explored in the main game. So I think that's okay. I think variety is the spice of life, and if we get 2 or 3 more, or even 4 or 5 more of these packs along, even if they made them a little bit more expensive and added a building theme as well, I would have no problem with that. It just shows that they consistently give us quality, so I'm willing to pay for quality. That's all it is. So let's carry on. The Planet Zoo Southeast Asia Animal Pack will also include a brand new time scenario. Get ready to travel to Perak, Malaysia, to see if you've got what it takes to take charge of a struggling zoo set in a tropical rainforest. This scenario will put all the skills you've learned to the test, then take a difficult challenge to a roaring success. Okay. So the Planet Zoo Southeast Asian Pack will be available to purchase for normal amount of money, £7.99, all that, on Steam the 30th March. While you wait, you can wishlist it on Steam and notified when you can purchase it and jump in. Please note that you'll need to have the base game as well, of course, always. We're very excited to bring this new type of DLC, and we can't wait to see how you welcome these incredible creatures into your zoos. Keep an eye on our forums and social channels, of course, as usual. And yeah, I think this is going to be very interesting. We've just seen it improve. It's constantly improving. I'm just wondering what they're going to do next. This is just awesome. I'm really excited to get stuck in these. I'm really excited to get in and review these. These are animals that I love. Well, I love all animals, but animals like binturongs, I love binturongs. I remember seeing some binturongs in zoos. They're so cool. And sun bears, I've seen sun bears at Taronga Zoo. Proboscis monkeys, I love proboscis monkeys and Babirusa. They're all just great animals. And yeah, and this just sets a precedent. Maybe we'll get even more animals. Maybe if they increase the price a little bit, we could get this and a building theme. And I think this also helps for areas, because again, the theme was covered quite well in the base game. If we do Africa, maybe we could have an African animal pack. Even though we've already got lots of African animals, there's just lots of animals in Africa. So what you could do is have an 8 African pack and then include things like, obviously, African rhinos. Everyone's complaining about African rhinos, meerkats, different antelopes, maybe elands or lustres or even gemsbok or something. What do we think? Do we have any gemsbok? Oh, bontebecs, I think. That was the one I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I think. I think this just opens the door for other things. I think it's awesome. So yeah, we're going to have a look on the Steam page now. And yeah, so this is the Steam page. We're going to have a look at the different... We can see this is the... I'll put this up. Put this up full. So we can see here, this is the clouded leopard. I quite like this clouded leopard. It looks nice. And then we see another picture of the clouded leopard. It's a picture of the sun bear. I think it looks great. Sun bears are really weird looking. They're like humans. I think that's really awesome. We got a sun bear. And we got the proboscis monkey with their big proboscis. I love proboscis monkeys. That's definitely a male. I can't wait to see the females. That's sexual dimorphism for you. There's a couple males there. Big gremlin noses. I think that's about it. Yeah. So yeah, this is what we've got. So the most authentic zoo simulation expands with the Planet Zoo Southeast Asian Animal Pack. So yeah, it covers that. Brand new scenario. Get ready to adopt 7 amazing habitat animals in one exhibit creepy cruelly, all native to Southeast Asia. These include the sun bear, clouded leopard, Malaysian tapir, Proboscis monkey, North Sulawesi. I'm not sure why they specifically said North Sulawesi, unless it's referring to a subspecies. I guess we'll have to check that out, because there's 3 species of Babirusa. There's like the... I can't remember off the top of my head. There's one that's like hasn't been seen in a while. There's a Sulawesi one. There's another one that lives, I think, in Sulawesi. And then there's... Because a lot of those southeastern islands around there have a real mix of faunas, like... It's a pretty interesting place, that is. So yeah, I want to do a little bit, get a rare first-hand glimpse of the usually secretive and solitary clouded leopard, a gorgeous spotted cat seldom seen in the wild. See spirited sun bears frolic and play with each other before climbing high in the trees, and give your proboscis monkeys their favorite food to graze on. Make an ideal habitat in which the expertly camouflaged giant leaf insect can safely concealed. Hear a pack of dhole howl with their distinctive whistle as they communicate with each other, and care for the animals, and more of you nurture them throughout their entire life cycle, helping them thrive in your park and release them into the wild. So that's pretty cool. I think it's really cool we're getting dholes. I love dholes. Dholes are so underrepresented. People are going to think, oh, it's just a dog. But no, they're not just a wolf subspecies this time. This is an actual distinct species. Dholes are very cool. They're very vicious too. They get in real large packs and attack deer and things. Dholes are just so cool. There's really an animal that I don't think deserves to be in this pack. There are some that are definitely, I could say, are kind of clones, so to speak, like the Malayan Tapir. It's obviously kind of very similar to the Brad's Tapir, but it's still unique enough in its own right to be cool. Same with the Babirusa. It's very similar to the warthog, but then again, that's not an issue. Dhole's obviously similar to wolf, but that's not an issue. So it's kind of a little trade-off that I see here, but it's not a trade-off that you that is a bad trade-off. You're kind of getting a little bit less unique species. Like, we're not going to get any sort of penguin or anything that really breaks the mold, or with a new rig or anything in this pack. But I think it's fine in terms of diversity, because it really brings a lot of really cool animals into the game as is. So it's kind of a mix and match, and I think just a good mixture of both. We can have some unique animals too. I really want to see this expanded. I really want to see an Oceania pack, and then maybe we could have some Australian, some New Zealand animals, maybe even kakapo. I love kakapo. They would be a climbing animal for the game. I know that they're not in zoos, but I think there's animals already in game that are not really seen in zoos, like proboscis monkeys and greater antiquities iguanas, so I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, let's have a look. This Haiwan Herbert Park needs your help. Roughly translating from Malay as Great Animal Park, this enterprise was mid-expansion when funding fell through. Now is your chance to finish the job on time and on target. Set in the heart of Perak, Malaysia, it's surrounded by stunning tropical rainforest. Your job is to complete half-finished habitats, adopt spectacular new animals, hire capable staff, and open it up to the world. Success depends on your building a profitable park in which animal welfare is a top priority. Using all sorts of scenery pieces around you, as well as detailed piece-by-piece construction and landscaping tools, that makes a meaningful contribution to wildlife park management. As well as the scenario being a fitting home for the park's 8 animals, you can also add to any of Planet Zoo's exaggerating menagerie, including the Indian elephant, saltwater crocodile, and western lowland gorilla, even though gorillas are not from Asia, they're from Africa. But the other two work well. There's still animals. I think just having animals from Asia, like elephants live in Southeast Asia, so do rhinos, Indian rhinos, and a couple other animals in game. So this is really expanding. I really want to see, if I was going to pick packs, I would really want to see an Oceania one. I expect we're going to go to Europe. If they did Europe in an 8-pack, that'd basically cover the whole area, because there's like wisent and different types of deer, like red deer and fallow deer, Iberian or Eurasian lynx, really whatever. Or even in North America, you could do alligators, moose, bison. We already got bison, black bears. Really, there's really a good mix. There's as much as of mix as you like, so not a problem. So yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. And if we look, I'm sure you guys got that little tease there. See if comment below if you've noticed it, but you can see this tease here. I've been really planning to, since I've been playing too much Ancestors, I've been putting a little bit of packs on hold. So we've got a couple before the 30th. We've got a couple Planet Zoo packs coming. So hopefully I can get that done before the 30th while I'm doing Prehistoric Kingdom. So yeah, there we are. I think that's a good enough time to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to click that little bell icon if you want to get notified whenever I upload anything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.